Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Idioms 263. The name of the idiom today is mind your own beeswax. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. This idiom is another way of saying mind your own business. This idiom is often considered to be a euphemism. So, remember euphemism, that's a nicer way of saying something else. So, mind your own beeswax is a nicer way of saying mind your own business. And to be honest, that's probably how it formed, or at least that's how they think it formed, because beeswax sounds a lot like business. All right, let's continue. Because mind your own business is sometimes taken as rude or offensive. So you have to be careful how you say mind your own business. Sometimes people are like, whoa, you said that to me? But if you say mind your own beeswax, it adds a little humor to it. It's a little funny. It's not as strong. So that's why sometimes this idiom probably formed. It really is used the same way as mind your own business, but it doesn't sound quite as harsh or quite as rude. All right, so let's continue. Just like it says here, it also adds a little humor to the phrase, because like beeswax, well, where did beeswax come from? But it almost makes people laugh in a way. The phrase could be used directly with someone you think is asking questions that you think are too personal, or used as a warning not to interfere in someone else's business. Okay, good. Let's continue. The first known sighting of mind your own business, of mind your own beeswax, appears in a 1929 children's book. Okay. And was often used with children and by children. So it may have caught on that way. Maybe they didn't want to put the offensive term in the kids' book, and they changed it to beeswax. And then I think kids started using it, or parents started using it with kids, but it stretched beyond that. So, I mean, adults use it, or especially I think women might use it more as, again, trying to be careful not to say the one that somebody might consider to be more offensive or rude. All right, so let's continue. You can also say, you can also tell someone none of your business. That's another way of saying mind your own business. All right, it sounds a little bit better than mind your own business, but mind your own beeswax, again, would be the one that would add humor to it. All right, let's look at number one. Number one is an A-B part. And A says, are you and your boyfriend intimate yet? Remember, if you say intimate, especially if girls ask each other, are you intimate yet? It really means like, are you having sex yet? So maybe the girl, depending upon who asked her, she may say, yeah, that's none of your beeswax, so maybe she doesn't want to tell that yet. Or number two, I should just tell that nosy neighbor to mind her own beeswax. Okay. Yeah, we often say that's one of the ones that you might actually say mind your own business if somebody is really nosy. Remember, nosy, they're poking their nose into your business. That's kind of the idea where that came from. All right, and the last one here. It's not polite to ask the personal finances of others, meaning other people. You should mind your own beeswax. So this is another one that's kind of a warning that not to interfere in other people's business, or not to ask about things that are too personal from other people. So we might tell somebody, mind your own beeswax. Don't make people feel uncomfortable by asking questions that seem to be too personal. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.